Hey guys, welcome back to Boardwatch. I'm Brian.
Jessica.
I'm Joey.
And there was one thing, we already talked about the torture of Theon at the end of last episode, but
what happened.
I did want to point out that when, back in season 1, when Theon was having sex with Osha, you said, I hope she cuts his dick off.
Oh yeah, I did.
And everyone was just like, oh my god!
Oh my god, what did I do? That's what I'm saying. I feel like Catelyn Stark right now, that I wished it upon Theon.
And it happened.
And all this stuff is happening. I feel so bad.
The gods are punishing you.
I seriously was like, I just hope...
Oh, no, that was season 2.
I don't even know.
Betray them until season 2.
I don't even know if I said this out loud or on camera, but I really was like hoping that he just gets tortured, and like I really thought that inside.
I think you did say
I was like, I hope he just gets tortured for like a couple episodes, talking shit, and like not ever thinking that it'd come to fruition and take a drink. And yeah,
oh no, the drink is out.
I'm sorry,
I didn't even mean to, but yeah, they're right.
It was just like this offhand, and I'm like, I have to put that in the video, because like it wasn't even that like I mean the scene was important, but like when you're trying to cut down to just like 10 minutes, but when you said under your breath, I hope she cuts his dick off, I'm like, yep.
Oh yeah, that's going in.
That's going in.
I had no idea it would be actually, and even the way, like, oh man, it's so messed up. Oh, that's so messed
anyway,
up.
I forgot to talk about that at the end of the last video. No questions before this video, so let's just get right into episode 8.
I'll give you one try, girl. Kill me and you're free. But if I live, I'll break both your hands.
Wow.
Go on, hit me. Hit me hard. The Blackwater. Where do you think I'm taking you?
Back to King's Landing. To Joffrey and the Queen.
Fuck Joffrey. Fuck the Queen.
Joffrey.
Fuck the Red Fork. I'm taking you to the twins.
Oh.
But why?
Because your mother and brother will be there. And they'll pay me for you.
Why would they be at the Twins?
Those outlaws you love so much never told you. The whole countryside's yapping about it. Your uncle's marrying one of the Frey girls. So quit trying to bash my skull in. We might just make it there in time for the wedding.
See, I knew it. Yeah! He's a good guy.
So, Barristan, how many men fight for the Second Sons?
Under 2,000, Your Grace.
We have more, don't we?
10,000 unsullied.
I'm only a young girl new to the ways of war, but perhaps a seasoned captain like yourself can explain to me how you propose to defeat us.
I hope the old man is better with a sword than he is with a lie. You have 8,000 unsullied.
Even if your numbers are right, you must admit the odds don't favour your side.
The Second Sons have faced worse odds than won.
The Second Sons have faced worse odds and run.
Or you could fight for me.
We've taken the slavers' gold. We fight for Yunkai.
I would pay you as much and more.
Our contract is our bond. If we break our bond, no one will hire the Second Sons again.
Ride with me and you'll never need another contract. You'll have gold and castles and lordships of your choosing when I take back the Seven Kingdoms.
You have no ships, you have no siege weapons, you have no cavalry.
A fortnight ago I had no army. A year ago I had no dragons. You have 2 days to decide.
In the Second Sons, we share everything. After the battle, maybe we'll all share you. I'll come looking for you when this is over.
Sir Barristan, if it comes to battle, kill that one first.
Gladly, Your Grace.
Oh man. I really like Davos. That's so disrespectful what he's doing there, man.
Your Grace. The feeling, you know?
2 meals a day, cold for breakfast, hot for supper. I cannot complain.
Wow.
You don't belong in a place like this.
You could have freed me yesterday or tomorrow. You became to me now before this boy has put her the knife because You knew I'd counsel restraint. You came to hear me say it because you believe it yourself. You're not a man who slaughters innocents for gain or glory.
I saw a vision in the flames. Great battle in the snow. I saw it. And you saw whatever she gave birth to. I never believed, but when you see the truth, when it's right there in front of you, as real as these iron bars, how can you deny her God is real?
We're going to be sisters soon. We should be friends. You're a musical girl, aren't you? Imagine you have a lovely voice. A better dancer than a singer, I'm afraid.
Oh, Margery's so badass.
Of course. They play it so often here at court.
So you know the story of House Rain of Castamere?
Not as well as you, I'm sure.
House Rain was a powerful family, very wealthy, the second wealthiest in Westeros. Aren't the Tyrells the second wealthiest family in Westeros now?
Of course, ambitious climbers don't want to stop on the second highest rung. When you could take that final step, you'd see further than all the rest. You'd be alone with nothing but blue sky above you. So Lord Rain built a castle as grand as Casterly Rock. He gave his wife diamonds larger than any my mother ever wore. And finally, one day, he rebelled against my father. Do you know where House Rain is now? Gone. Gone. A gentle word. I not say slaughtered. Every man, woman, and child put to the sword. I remember seeing their bodies hanging high above the gates of Casterly Rock. My father let them rot up there all summer. It was a long summer. And now the rains sweep o'er their halls, and not a soul to hear. If you ever call me sister again, I'll have you strangled in your sleep.
What are you doing? Your father's gone.
Oh, wow.
As the father of the realm, it is my duty to give you away to your husband.
Ugh. At least she's okay with it. That's good.
You may now cloak the bride and bring her under your protection.
We can stop it. You and I.
What if she kills Stannis and has him try to be the new heir?
Get away! Get off me!
Don't fight, don't fight. They won't take much.
Why are you doing this?
I told you there's power in the blood of kings. And you have so much blood.
No.
On his dick?
Not there!
Oh, he's
Usurper
gonna eat
Robb
it.
Stark. Usurper Balon Greyjoy. Usurper Joffrey Baratheon.
What were the names you just said? Balon Greyjoy and who?
Robb Stark, Balon Greyjoy, and Joffrey Baratheon.
You've married a Lannister. Soon you'll have a Lannister baby. It's a dream come true for you, isn't it? What a glorious day.
Yes, Your Grace.
I suppose it doesn't really matter which Lannister puts the baby into you. Maybe I'll pay you a visit tonight after my uncle passes out. How'd you like that? You wouldn't? That's all right. Sir Meryn and Sir Boris will hold you down.
Oh, he's using this.
Time for the bedding ceremony.
There will be no bedding ceremony.
Your respect for tradition, Uncle. Come, everyone! Pick her up and carry her to her wedding bed. Get rid of her gown. She won't be needing it any longer. Ladies, attend to my uncle. He's not heavy.
There will be no bedding ceremony.
There will be if I command it.
Then you'll be fucking your own bride with a wooden cock.
What did you say? What did you say?
I believe we can dispense with the bedding, Your Grace. I'm sure Tyrion did not mean to threaten the king.
A bad joke, Your Grace. Can't. I could, I would.
But your father...
If my father wants someone to get fucked, I know where he can start.
Oh, there you go, Tyrion. This was the point I needed. Yes. Oh, my character saved. Holy thought. I thought for a second we were fucked.
Not until you want me to.
You were sent here to kill me. So why haven't you?
I don't want to.
What do your captains have to say about that?
You should ask them.
Ooh.
Why?
We had philosophical differences.
Over what?
Your beauty. It meant more to me than it did to them.
You're a strange man.
I'm the simplest man you'll ever meet. I only do what I want to do.
Wouldn't this is supposed to impress me?
Yes?
Why would I trust a man who murders his comrades?
They ordered me to murder you. I told them I preferred not to. They told me I had no choice. I told them I am Dario Naharis. I always have a choice. They drew their swords, and I drew mine. The second sons are yours, and so is Dario Naharis. My sword is yours, my life is yours, my heart is yours.
What? Is she accepting this?
Hell yeah, that's what she wanted.
2,000 men?
Yeah.
Damn, and she's gonna be with him? That's what it's saying.
She didn't say she was gonna be with him. She just said
he said his heart is
Oh,
with her.
she didn't say. Oh,
She didn't say her heart was with
Wow,
him.
that's such a power character.
His name's Samuel Tarley too.
No. Randall Tarley.
Randall's a handsome name.
Please don't name him Randall.
Is your father cruel like mine?
Different manner of cruel.
Oh shit. Oh shit. He's had a stab him. Oh, with the spear! Oh, with the dragon. Oh, with the dragon. That's why they had those. Because that rock, and that's why Stannis is built on that rock, and that's why he's the one who needs stuff. Oh, the missing piece. Dropped in. Now everything makes so much sense.
Hell of a way to end the episode.
Woo! Yeah, I love when stuff like that happens. Let me get a puzzle piece. Oh my goodness, yes. So what I'm saying is that I'm assuming that that is the spear that he had from the where he found like the ant or the for the first men the fist of the first men.
Oh, where they wrapped it up in the nice watch.
And then he showed her, and she's like,
Yeah.
"What does that do?" And he's like, "I don't know, it doesn't do much."
Right.
I think he just stabbed that guy with it, and I think that's why those were weapons. and I think the Horn has something also, but I don't think we'll find out that yet, probably. But that definitely does kill them immediately, which is huge because he just obliterated that sword. So I was like, how the hell?
Just like a little.
How the hell are they ever going to stop them? And then besides just fire alone, but then now they can fix.
Yeah, actually,
themselves.
that's what someone wanted to ask. Well, so Liz wants to ask, were you surprised to see something besides fire kill a White Walker?
I'm happy to, not necessarily. Well, so yes, surprised.
Well, yeah,
but
I mean,
yeah,
obviously.
very happy to see that there's now they have an actual sword of sorts that they can use.
So Sabi Nakvi, Sam is the first person to kill a White Walker in thousands of years.
A White Walker, not a white. A White Walker.
That was a White Walker.
Yeah, he killed a White Walker.
Yeah. Will people believe Sam killed a White
Oh,
Walker?
hell no. Hell no.
People don't even believe White Walkers exist.
That's why it's going to be crazy and sucks because they're not going to necessarily believe that that's what's going to kill them because, they're going to be like, you didn't kill it, Sam. And you're just lying to make it whatever. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but Gilly saw it.
Yeah, I don't think they trust her more. That was just the sound advice that they're going to be able to get from.
And then Belanglos wants to ask what the deal with the Ravens were.
That's a good question.
Were they warning Sam?
Actually,
or
they probably
or
were.
were they guiding the White Walker?
They're probably warning Sam. Because I doubt they needed to guide the White Walker.
I agree they're probably warning him. He's a crow.
Yeah, and so he's but whatever the three-eyed raven, maybe the all-seeing, that's what ravens are about, you can see, and so didn't the other dude get in the mind of a crow or get in the or an eagle?
Yeah.
Was it a crow?
I think it was a raven, yeah.
Either or, yeah.
Something like
But
that.
either way, I feel like that's something to whatever those things are, maybe they're crows or ravens, whatever they are, were helping him, and so I think it's to do with something like the other side of whatever the evil is, because I feel like there's got to be, this show's pretty good about balance, and so I feel like there's got to be another side to against the White Walkers.
Belanglos and Liz are curious. Let's head over to Arya. Are curious as to why the Hound is bringing Arya back to Cat instead of King's Landing, because he could get a lot of money for her.
He'd also die in King's Landing if he went.
Well, but he could possibly get a pardon, maybe for getting
no way.
a big bargaining.
Yeah, right.
From Joffrey.
I don't really. I mean, not
But
to say that.
How much money do the Starks have compared to how much money the Lannisters are, or maybe somehow just get it to Tywin? I don't know. So why specifically Cat?
Yeah, because he could get money from anywhere. I don't know. I also feel like it's something to show that he's a better guy than most people think. And so, I mean, honestly, that's what I was trying to get in that episode was I think that's what I was trying to say in the last episode. I think he's the character that everyone thinks is bad, but it's not really bad. He just has to do bad things for people to make sure everything's okay. Or to be good for people.
And Movie Lover Fan 18 wants to ask, since the Hound offered her a chance to kill him, why didn't she do it? Because he is on her list.
Because she knew she couldn't.
Okay.
I think if she had a sword, honestly, I think if she, at that point, not now, but I think at that point, if she'd had a sword to his throat, she would kill him.
I think she knew that he could overpower her.
Yeah,
I
think right then the only thing stopping her now, I think what's stopping her is that she sees that he's good. She even smirked when she was writing.
So you don't think that
she's going to continue to
given a chance in the future?
No.
Okay.
No, I think at the moment he's pardoned. And I think he'll continue, at least not try to just kill him immediately because she knows she's going somewhere.
Right.
And then I think along this road she'll learn that he's not as bad as I'm sure they'll have more talks. Yeah. But I think right now she's at least not going to kill him because she knows she's going the right way.
He's a pretty badass person to be traveling with.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely
may not
safe.
be the Brotherhood without banners, but
and that's probably better because they have their own intentions, and also I feel like he has this extra moral responsibility for her that what if the Lord of Light just suddenly said something different?
Right.
So that's my point. Is that he's this wild card. That's what's sad about the Brotherhood without banners, that they are following Lord of Light.
Yeah, so anything that he says is just all right, well, we got to get this girl. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's, and especially just what happened with the Gendry. That's why she doesn't trust Gendry, or because of the Gendry thing. That's why she didn't trust them. That's why she knew she couldn't say. That's why she ran away. Because at any point she could just get betrayed by them. At least so far, the Hound doesn't betray her.
Plus, the Hound's taking her to her mom.
Yeah, exactly.
So you just touched on Gendry a little bit. So let's head over to Stannis.
Okay.
So. What's the deal with the leeches? Belanglos is asking that, and
to get the blood out,
right? And Movie Lover Fan 18 wants to know: will Gendry survive this?
No. especially when they find out. I thought Joffrey was going to die for a second. I thought when after he said Joffrey Baratheon, and then like it panned to Joffrey.
Yeah, right after he named the names, it was like the next scene was Joffrey.
I thought he was going to get slaughtered real quick from something, or like someone just cut his throat. And I thought they were just like that was all he was like. So I mean, I still think those people are going to die sadly, which fucked up because Rob's in that, but I do still feel like that was the point, and I feel like.
So Balon Greyjoy, Robb Stark, and Joffrey Baratheon.
But those are weird. Those are just the people he wants to.
It's the Five Kings.
Yeah,
he already killed Renly.
Yeah. So, yeah.
So do you see Stannis coming out on top on the War of the Five Kings?
I didn't until the Dragonstone thing, but I guess it doesn't necessarily need to be him. But I also, the way he was talking about it needing to be him, and that there's a big. The darkness is what is my point. Was what got me. Her saying because the White Walkers, because the winter, like because she's already foreseeing this at least. Maybe not necessarily the Lord of Light, but whatever her visions, maybe she just sees visions, and maybe that's her power. And like either way, she sees something that he needs to be the one to do, and he saw something. He said a fight in the snow, and it was him. And so like he's important to stop the White Walkers, especially having Dragonstone there. And so.
Well, Dragonstone is the name of the place.
Well, I'm saying, but it's all made of that material.
Dragon glass. Obsidian, dragon glass.
Obsidian, yeah. So it's all made of that. So I'm saying he's in control of that right now. And so I would say, at the moment, let's say that like he's fighting in the snow, he has all this stuff that can kill White Walkers.
Okay.
I don't know. It seems like he's going to be the one to come out on top, but
I mean, he was in the process of fucking her and could have potentially made another demon shadow baby, but she just used leeches. So like, how much blood and stuff. So
well, she said that it was a demonstration for Davos's purposes.
She might still fuck him.
Right.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, true. He is tied up. He doesn't really have much. Well, I mean, yeah.
Well, she may even try to like say, well, it's fucked up. She did put one on his dick, so I'm gonna fuck.
But all the blood?
Yeah, but she made it go there. That's not her. That's not his fault. Poor guy. No. But it's not like it was just collected there. I don't know why she would try to seduce him like that to get into that position. Like that seems a little excessive, a little torturous. So I guess they are gonna have sex, but that's a little weird. Like she's gonna have to convince him again that like it was just because.
Okay.
Davos
so the leeches themselves won't do anything. She'll actually have to do the.
She'll kill it. Yeah, she'll spill his blood in something. Maybe even while they're fucking, which is crazy.
Okay.
That would be crazy. If like somehow like. There's like a bowl that she just drips of. I don't know how she collected, but like if she was fucking and killed him and spilled his blood, that seems right up her alley.
And so Davos
Eli
now, so like you wanted a demonstration for Davos, right?
Well, only because like he was making the king question it, so then the king probably said something about it, and then she had to.
Will Movie Lover Fan 18 wants to know: will Davos keep his word to not kill Melisandre?
Yeah,
because he's pretty.
He's pretty good on his word. Yeah. But I feel like he'll get some, like, he'll try to stop her at any point.
I also think he's going to avoid her like the plague.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I just don't want to be around her.
Or else he might have to break his oath.
Yeah.
Now, what does it say about Stannis' character that he's still heeding Davos' counsel even though he jailed him?
I think he's fighting. I think he's fighting an inner struggle inside of, like, darkness and light. But then I think he's also, like, I don't know, Stannis is a messed up character.
Yeah, I mean, like, one of the lines that I wrote down was, like, I didn't ask for this, we must all do our duty.
Exactly,
you know? So,
I feel like he's questioning himself, I feel like he's scared, I feel like he's seen things now, and I feel like he's, like, understanding. I feel like at first it was lustful, and he liked the little, like, extraness that he got with her, and, like, things she was whispering inside his ear, and then it turned into more, it's, like, transformed into, like, more of a dark thing now, and he's, like, knows the bad things that's happened, and, like, he's okay with it, though.
And what she's planning to do.
And what she's planning to do, and so, like, but he's also pretty, like, stout in his like decision making, but then I feel like he still has that more like moral pull, and that's what
because Davos said actually talking on that moral pull. He Stannis was coming in with that stuff, and Davos is just like, you know it's wrong to kill a child. You just came here to hear me say it.
Yeah, and it's true though.
He needed that verification.
Yeah, but I don't know if he'll necessarily stop it or not yet, though.
So he's still got a little bit of Stannis' ear, but
not as much as he used to. And I feel like he needs to be careful how much he puts in his ear.
Let's head over to Daenerys. So, first off, did you recognize who Daario is?
Daario,
the actor playing Daario Naharis, the guy that cut off the heads of it, like the guy.
Yeah.
Have you seen Deadpool?
Oh, he's the bad guy in Deadpool. Oh, fuck him.
He's Francis.
Oh, Francis. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah. Wow.
He's looking anything
He's
like
a lot
it,
bigger.
right?
Good for him.
Yeah.
He bulked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, even his head structures. I don't know. Yeah, he looks way different.
Yeah, I know.
Right? With the braids and everything.
Yeah.
But like, I like that match.
Yeah.
Good for them right now.
Yeah, he's very exotic looking.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about Dario promising
the
2,000 second sons? So that's like 8,000 Unsullied, 2,000 second sons.
Yeah, that's a badass army. Apparently they're one to be feared too. And she's about to still free all those slaves. Like, I still think she'll sack that city. And I still think, or at least get them to like give up all the slaves at the very least. And then she'll have just an entire army and people. Because at this point, you can't just roll an army. Like, she has a little bit of people and an army.
Right.
And like, she can't just roll with only an army. Like, I know that is great to like conquer, but then you still have to gather your people too. It has to be a people that you're bringing too, like to intermingle with other people.
Who's going to be loyal to you after you take
your army
over?
still? Yeah, exactly. So, I think regardless of even if some of them fight, that's still just a good like amount of people to still continue, and they're all going to be loyal to her because they freed her. I mean, what else would you? I mean, of course you're going to love her.
Cool. And then, so Liz wants to ask, I mean, Dario kind of alluded to it, but is he telling the truth? But like, why is he fighting for her? He claimed it's because he like
lust for her.
It's kind of a lust thing.
I think he knows where the power is, and I think he understands that like they were making rash decisions, and I feel like he knows that like she's got dragons and she's powerful, and I feel like he's like trying to make a power play. I mean, it's all power.
All power. Okay.
And I think she knows that too, but I think they're both in the same like.
He
hopefully
doesn't
she
rape
understands
people
it.
either.
Yeah, he doesn't rape people, and I feel like he's got some of a moral code. He didn't even pay for prostitutes, and so.
He only sleeps with women who want to be slept with.
Exactly, and so I feel like it's good for right now, but I don't feel like just like in anything you shouldn't trust anyone in the show.
Right. Let's head over to King's Landing. So, thoughts on the marriage?
Good and dangerous. I don't like how much Joffrey's still bored, but I guess his attention's on it right now, so maybe that's the only reason. But then maybe when he's getting married and he's got his attention on other places, he won't give a shit about her.
Right.
But there is a weird obsession he has with Sansa, and so like
he just loves to torture her.
Yeah, and so like, and I think he likes that she takes it, and I feel like that's the issue is that he wants her to break, and he hasn't broken her in his mind yet, and so. It's not healthy, and I don't think Tyrion's going to do too much to stop it. At least for the most part.
Doesn't matter which Lannister gets you pregnant at this point, right?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, God, such a piece of shit. And so
is that him admitting that he is a Lannister?
Well, his mother's a Lannister. So it's part of the Lannister family.
I think he's just embracing the fact that he's Lannister, not Baratheon at this point. Like I think he.
Well,
I mean, he did made his mother's house just as powerful on his sigil.
He did
his dad's. So I mean, like he's very proud.
Because I don't think he never wanted to be a Baratheon, nor did he like his dad and stuff.
Movie
Lover Fan 18 wants your thoughts on Tywin wanting a Lannister baby in Sansa, but Tyrion won't do it. Joffrey threatens rape. What's going on?
Yeah, what's going on? Yeah, I don't know who's going to put a baby in her, but I don't see it being Tyrion.
Okay.
I don't necessarily see it being Joffrey, but I feel like on a fucked up level it might be Joffrey, sadly.
The only other Lannister is Jaime.
He's not or Lancel.
But I don't think
she's his type.
I think Tywin's gonna make him lie and say that it was Tyrion that made her pregnant. So like that way.
So she's somehow gonna get pregnant, but like, and then Tywin's just gonna be like, oh yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, make him do it because like that's what's good for the.
So Liz wants to know your thoughts on Shay. She was skeptical at first, but she did see that the marriage was not consummated.
She's so crazy.
Okay.
She reminds me too much of my ex though. I got a rough spot for Shay right now. I don't know. Let's just move past Shay. No, I'm just kidding. She's crazy, so she's gonna like assume things and not assume things, and then trip about it, and like be okay with it, and be like, "I don't need anything," and then I need you, but I don't need you. She's insane. She's insane.
And then Cersei has tells the story of destroying House Castamere to Margery.
I really was like, "Wow, Margery's
fucking."
Well.
House Castamere.
Sorry, the reigns of House Reign of Castamere. Thank you. Castamere's the place.
Yeah.
House Reign.
Yes. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Yes. But that was a story about Tywin. Does that make him more badass, or just like explain.
I think she was just using it as a way to like threaten her and like,
Okay.
just to be like, listen, like I know you think you're hot.
These people
shit
used
right
to be
now.
the second strong, like second most wealthy.
We'll knock you down a peg too. I think she's just saying like it runs in the family. Don't like, and so like, and also like, I'll strangle you in my sleep. Cersei, I hate Cersei, but damn, she doesn't like flip the switch. And so I thought Margery was punking her, and I was like, wow, that's dope. That like Marjorie's got like her own confidence, to, like get her like that, make like even hold her, call her sister.
We're gonna be sisters.
Yeah,
You're gonna marry my brother.
Yeah, right.
Which, if you think about it, so Sansa is gonna be Joffrey's aunt.
Oh.
Because Tyrion is his uncle.
That's true.
You're right.
Like,
you're right.
There's just so much like fucked up.
You're right, and then.
But what if Joffrey puts a baby in Sansa? Then what's
Oh my
what's
God.
the relationship there?
No, let's get the real one. Joffrey's gonna be brother-in-law to his mother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the weirdest I think.
Right?
You're my brother-in-law and you're my mom.
Yeah.
And he'll be brother-in-law two different ways to that's really weird, to the Lord Tyrell, yeah. He'll be brother-in-law through his mom and through his wife. That's weird. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. But
Oh yeah, that's really bizarre.
I don't think it's gonna happen, which it means for all those people.
No, he'll be his brother-in-law and his father-in-law.
Yeah.
At the same time.
There's no way that George R. Martin's not going to let this stand, and that means bad news bears for them. Because I don't know how this is going to get unraveled, but it's going to get unraveled. Because at this point, he likes to tie everything up, and you're just like, and he's like, and just rips it all apart, and you're just like, what? So, I don't know what big event's going to happen, but like, something's gonna like shake it to where none of this has to happen. I don't know if it's the White Walkers coming. I don't know if like some people are gonna die. I don't know if it's everyone dies. I don't know if it's Tywin just takes control. I'm still kind of waiting for this Tywin to be like, fuck it. Like, alright, I'm in charge.
I'm on the throne.
Yeah, fuck you. Get off the. Like,
might as well be.
At any point, you really could. And so like, it's crazy.
He's really running
He's still like, I don't need to be like. He's still really reserved for a guy who's dealing with a lot of shit right now. And so. I'm waiting for him to just snap. Like, I feel like Tyrion's getting him to that point more than anyone, and I feel like Joffrey's one dumb shit, like one move away from him just snapping, and then like, okay, that's it, never mind. Like, I guess I do need to come out of the shadows. Hello,
I tried.
Fuck you. He's not willing to be hand of the king much longer. Like, he's already getting tested. Like, he's
gonna like take his.
When he was away
thing
from him,
off.
like it was cool, but like now that he's having to deal with it more, he's one thing away from disrespecting Tywin, and Tywin's gonna lose it on him. And so, yeah, so maybe that'll happen, and then everything will be just. But I don't know. It's still. I don't see that
some kind of
crazy
shakeup
ass road.
happening in King's Landing.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Great episodes, man! I love those episodes.
No, like season
2 of my
3
favorite of season 3 so far.
Yeah, like there's not been like a filler episode.
No, not a single one.
Technically, there are no filler. There's lots of information in lots of episodes, but not only are you getting a lot of
but
information,
this is
but
the thing
they're
too.
also very engaging.
It's like kind of like learning a board game. It's like you're kind of learning like the rules, but then it's like it's kind of fun when you have to start making moves and moves are made. And so it's like even though it's an entire game, I think I like the ones that the moves are made, whether it's violent, whether it's not violent, whether it's
you're
like
still
when
almost,
things
you
happen.
still haven't even hit the halfway mark.
Oh, I know. It's cool because the story just keeps on, and you don't know who they could just choose anyone to be. Like literally, like you were saying, or like I was saying earlier, Stannis could just become the throne, or come to the throne, and then all of that other story could just fade away. Literally, that could just be like, which is crazy because that's what it shows about the houses. Just as much as I thought that could never happen, they can't just move a house like that. They did with Ned, and so I can't ever trust them again to not just like shift the entire story and like Littlefinger could just take over something crazy, or like Varys could have this like Varys said something to Sansa, and so like that wasn't just like they don't just put little things like that in the story for nothing. So whatever he said to Sansa is important, and so whatever that little storyline could just be a huge thing later. I don't know, but
so 8 episodes in, you're still just like
they got me on this one.
You're just like I can't make any predictions. You don't even know who the guy torturing Theon.
I still don't. Even with them having like, I'm sure there were details on like what they were wearing and about the girls. I'm sure I'm missing details right now, but I cannot for the life of me figure it out. I still trying not to really like just dwell on it while I'm watching.
When was the last time we watched with Justin? Was that
2 days ago?
Okay,
I haven't had that much time.
Yeah, so it's only been like 2
guys.
days.
Let's not think I've had weeks here and I'm just that dumb. I've had 2 days. Give me the Monday. and I might have
because we're watching episodes 9 and 10 on Monday before we watch the board. Actually, this episode will already be
I'm not leaving anymore. So we can I don't need to do this on camera. We can edit this out, but like all a part of my life. But I'm not leaving anymore. I don't know if that changes anything. Okay. But we can still both do both on Monday. I'm fine to do. Yeah. And then we can do Thursday and Saturday of this next week. I'm saying if you wanted to. Okay. But anyways, I will have a prediction for you. But just give me at least another day, 2 days.
All right.
But yeah, man, they got me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm usually pretty good at feeling like I know where things are going in the show. I don't have a pace.
So much magic going on.
So much huge X factors.
You were making predictions episode 2 of season 1.
Oh, I was
some of them were, you're like, Robert's gonna, like, you got Robert Baratheon.
Yeah, no, I really thought so, for sure.
And you were, like, very into, like, casting out, like, wide swaths of predictions.
Because it was kind of predictable at first.
It's just weird. It's just weird to see you just kind of, like, I don't want to say shell shock. You're just kind of like hesitant to.
What's I not hesitant? Because I'm not even scared to be. I don't know because it's literally that much unknown. Like because of the fact that it's like things just because I'm a little more educated with the show too. So I'm like like my reign of crazy things that could happen I know are less, which means that like things that. But even with roads that like I can see down the road like with Rob thinking that he's gonna go take the castle or something, but then they just switch it and they're like, his power move to go to Castle Rock. That could happen, or something could change.
That's something that we didn't talk about in last episode. The fact that Rob is going to be Papa.
Oh, yeah? I did feel like we were missing something. I knew it, yeah.
It was so small. Yes, it was a small scene.
He just lost the war. In my opinion, he just lost because there is no way he's going to care about all that other stuff when he's in love that much.
And you think he's just going to like head back up north instead of taking Casterly Rock?
No, I don't think that much, but I think it'll slow him and I think it'll distract him. Okay. And I think it'll like subdue him from taking further from Castle. I think he might take Castle Rock, but I think past that he might stop. Or he might like something might deter him, something might change him, his people might leave, but like this is the downfall of him as like a crusader, a fighter and everything. Like, or, and I know this is like in complete direction, or it launches him into like a crazy fury to fight for his family and to give
his son a
give his son a kingdom, and so
well then it'll be
well if it is a son.
If it is a son, or if it whatever to give his
actually he was saying son and daughter. Why not?
Yeah, why not both? Imagine she's like, don't do that. And so I'm not trying to just play devil's advocate here, but I'm just saying it's a huge momentum change. It's gonna change him either for the best or for the worst, but it won't be just like. It's a huge plot change for him.
Well, yeah, I mean,
huge. And I'm not saying that because obvious, but I'm saying like even in the show. They did that on purpose at the time that they did, and so like the writer can choose to make him pregnant whenever, and so like I feel like right now where he's dealing with the decisions he's making, the marriage going on soon, this is like a big point in his. So I feel like it was on purpose to show that this is going to change Rob in a huge way. Okay. And so so I to go back to that, I feel like he is going to start making some crazy decisions at least. That could be a little bolder. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I think that's a good place to end this discussion.
Yeah, I can't wait for the next couple.
This episode will actually already be up after we are done playing the board game, so how about that win by
House Greyjoy?
We can just pretend. Don't worry. This wasn't pre-shot. I did win though. See you guys in the winning circle.
See you guys next time. Thank you.
Bye.